I have some updates for you about the tragedy that occurred in Brazil where 21-year-old Maria Rodriguez de Freitas was thrown off Skeleton Bridge, falling 130 feet to her death. Now, first I'm going to show you this video. I'll put a content warning out because this might be very disturbing for some people. This is not the video of the fall. This is a video taken by one of the instructors who is a known dangerous daredevil who performs stunts, who does a lot of crazy things with rope jumping. He rope jumps with children attached to him, toddlers attached to him. He does some crazy stuff. But this particular video was not too long before this incident occurred. So let's first take a look at this video. So that video was Louis Igorof's video. Louis Igorof is one of the 3 instructors who was arrested. Okay, but Louis Igorof, authorities say that he is a well-known, dangerous, and reckless daredevil who just performs stunts and posts them all over social media. In fact, he posts stunts of doing things with children, rope jumping. I mean, just really dangerous and reckless things. But the body bag off that bridge, I mean, that's just creepy. Now, Louis was arrested. He's 32 years old. The other 2 guys who were arrested, Marcon Fernandez Sintra, who's 42 years old, and 27-year-old Vitor de Freitas Goncalves. Now, all 3 of these men have been charged with homicide with implied malice, which means they killed someone, but they didn't mean to, basically. There was no intent. Now, in Brazil, this holds a prison sentence of 6 to 20 years. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that. But there's a lot of strange things that have occurred with this case. Number 1, Maria was wearing a GoPro. She had a GoPro attached to her neck strap. And that GoPro was filming from the moment she started getting ready before it was her turn until she hit the ground. And police cannot find that GoPro. It's missing. There was a witness on scene who said they saw one of the instructors remove it from her neck strap and take it. So there isn't any up-to-date information about this GoPro, but it makes you wonder, right? Now, there was also another woman on scene who was a nurse who said that she had gone right down to Maria as soon as she fell and hit the ground. And she said she had a conversation with Maria. She didn't die on impact. She said Maria was alert. She knew what was going on. And she was just trying to comfort Maria by telling her it was going to be okay. Then when the ambulance EMT showed up, she had so many fractures and she was pronounced dead at that point. Now, all 3 of these men were questioned by police and had basically nothing to say other than the fact that they couldn't remember anything. Now, Mr. Sintra and Mr. Igorof said that they are the 2 who are responsible for attaching and securing the safety ropes, but they couldn't remember whose responsibility it was to do that at the time. And all 3 of these men are just saying they blacked out. They don't remember anything. And they didn't even know that her rope wasn't attached until after she was already almost to the ground and people were yelling about the missing rope, the rope not being attached. So, we'll see what happens with this. My heart goes out to Maria and her family. This is so tragic, but I don't understand how this is not bungee jumping. This is rope jumping. I don't know how anybody could do this. $35 nope, never. I would never do it. Would you ever do that?